Get ready.
This is the voice of Wayne America.
Lighten up, Francis.
With your host,
Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here.
Mike Carnes.
How do you measure yourself with other golfers?
By height.
Only at WayneAmerica.com.
The supernova's gonna kill us all.
Okay, this guy is the real zero, that's true. Let's just think back when you guys were freshmen, huh?
.com.
Greetings from Wayne America. This is the Voice of Wayne America podcast and exclusive here at WayneAmerica.com. I'm your host, Mike Carnes, and every week here on the Voice of Wayne America, we talk with somebody who has some kind of connection to the community, and we talk about what their connection is and their field of interest and how it all ties in with the best town in all of America, not just Nebraska, but all of America, and that's right here in Wayne America. We want to thank our sponsors for the program, including AKA 142 Media and also Mikey C Productions. Your business can also be mentioned here. Email me at mike@mikeycproductions.com for more information. On the program this week, we had him on the Voice of Wayne America here a few weeks ago and talking about Providence Medical Center, and there's kind of some updated news on the fundraising campaign that the foundation is working on right now, and with me is Galen Wiser with the Providence Medical Center Foundation board to talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on as they get down to the wire here in their fundraising efforts. And I know you had Galen a few weeks ago. Providence Medical Center had a big news conference and talked about the fundraising efforts that the capital campaign that the board is underway with, and you guys have made quite a bit of progress on that. And I know you're kind of getting down to the wire now.
We have our campaign stated goal is 1.5 million, and we are about $200,000 away from reaching that goal right now, and we fully believe that we will reach that goal. And so that's where we're at as of this moment.
And when you were planning on, I guess, when did you want to get the 1.5 million by?
Well, we're hoping to have that by June 15.
Okay.
And June 15 is the stated close of the campaign. Now, just because we close the campaign doesn't mean people can't still contribute if they desire, and we hope that we don't miss anyone, because we are coming up on our letter writing part of our campaign, and we're still doing some personal calls as well. But the letter writing campaign is designed to catch folks that maybe we haven't personally called on, and in this letter writing campaign, if people want us to come out, any of us, we certainly will do that.
Okay.
And so.
Now, the 1.3 million that you guys have raised so far, how did that money come together? How were you able to raise that kind of money?
Well, we have a professional group that's helping us, and their fee is paid for by the Providence Medical Center Foundation. So those monies did not come out of what we've raised, but they have kind of led us by the hand through this whole process and identified various levels of donors and that sort of thing, and it's just worked well. When we started on this, personally, I didn't know if I could call on people and ask for money because I've never done that. But I believe so strongly in the role of Providence Medical Center in this community. Anyone who has lived here, even for a short time, has probably used Providence Medical Center. If they haven't, they will. Mm-hmm. And it's so integral to our community to have an up-to-date hospital. It's like anything else. It's very competitive, and we just went 40 years without a lot of updating, and so we got behind a little bit, and so we're excited to move forward.
And we'll talk a little bit more about some of the construction that's been going on there, but the hospital has seen undergone quite a few changes here in the past decade or so. Bringing the wellness center in with that, and some of the other changes that have come along even before this major campaign or this major construction project that's going on now has helped to really make Wayne's Hospital a great place to go if you're in need of medical care, or even if you're in need of therapeutic assistance as well. It's a great facility, and
yes, it is, Mike. You mentioned the wellness center, and we put that up and paid for that, I think, in 2 years, and our that new area also houses our physical therapy department, and we, of course, have our outpatient area of the hospital. We have 28 different providers that come into our outpatient clinic, and most of those come once a month. Some of them come twice a month, and so virtually anything that's wrong with you, we can treat you here. We have a new CT scanner. We were granted a $400,000 grant. Actually, Chris Geese wrote that grant, and so we're excited. We're going to get that installed next month in June. And so there are a lot of exciting things going on at Providence.
And the construction project that's been going on is going to really address a lot of those needs. We'll talk about that in a minute here. We're talking with Galen Wiser from the Providence Medical Center Foundation Board, and did want to take this opportunity to answer the question, what does AKA stand for in AKA 142 Media? Well, it stands for many things, but what's most important is that AKA 142 Media provides awesome kickin' apps that can be downloaded to your phone or your tablet. Whether it's your school, your favorite youth sports program, or your local business, AKA 142 Media can build an awesome kickin' app that meets your needs, and they're going to be building one for WayneAmerica.com as well, so keep your eyes out for that when it becomes available. Drop Kevin an email at kevin@aka142.com and tell him that Mike sent you. That's AKA 142 Media, awesome kickin' apps. And have you seen your kids' sports photos in the paper recently? Well, you can actually get a reprint of that photo and thousands more with Mikey C Productions. We offer a variety of sports photos taken of local and area athletes, and these were taken during the school year, and they'll be out this summer shooting summer sports as well. You can buy a digital download of a print, or you can get a favorite photo printed, and you can even get your photo printed on a coffee mug, a deck of cards, even a cell phone cover. So check out the wide variety of photos and options available at Mikey C Productions photo website. Go to mikeycproductions.smugmug.com. That's SMUGMUG, Smugmug. mikeycproductions.smugmug.com, and get your favorite photos delivered today. We're talking with Galen Wiser from the Providence Medical Center Foundation Board, and Galen, the construction project that's going on at the hospital right now has been, well, it's getting to the point where I can't seem to remember the last time there wasn't construction going on at the hospital, because it's been a long process, but getting down to the wire, and they're I think right now they're working on rebuilding some of the patient rooms. They've done a fantastic job with the emergency area and the front office as well. And it's, if you haven't been to the hospital for a few years and walk in there now, you're going to be a little confused because the changes in the front have been very significant and very impressive. I mean, the little church area, or chapel is what I was trying to say, chapel, and came out church, but the little chapel area right there at the front is beautiful, and like I said, the front office stuff is going great, and everything looks good so far, and I know you guys are getting down to the nitty gritty on that.
Yes, we are. We're excited. You mentioned the emergency area. That was the first area open. Our patient rooms are half again as big as the old patient rooms. They're totally handicapped accessible. They've got large bathrooms with showers, of course, in each room. There's still private rooms, and the latest thing would be the nurses station. The nurses station is all in, and the nurses have not occupied it yet, to my knowledge. I was up there last week, and but it's going to be so spacious. You look at it and you can't believe you're inside Providence Medical Center, because they've been set up out in the hallways. The nurses have, and so it's the transition is the hard part between the old and the new, and especially for the lab folks too. We're going to have a nice new lab, and they've kind of been shuffled from this closet to that closet, and but it's getting better.
Yeah, I had to go talk to somebody at the lab yesterday, or not yesterday, last week I guess it was, and I walked the place I usually walk when I go to stop by the lab, and that place was closed off for construction, and so I was a little confused as to where to find them, and I was able to find them, which thankfully it was right next to the lunchroom there, so that was that could serve multiple purposes for me. Stop at the lab and then get a bite to eat or something. But at this point, how much longer is the construction gonna be going on?
Well, the original scheduled completion date, Mike, was July of next year, and now we're looking at March, so we're looking at about another 10 and a half months, and we do plan on being done by then. And so I know what you said, that was a interesting comment. It's hard to remember when we were not under construction because it has been a long time.
Yeah.
And it's difficult for the employees to work out of different areas, but in the end result, well, it'll all be worth it. I don't know if we've decided what we're doing with dietary with the kitchen. The joke was we were going to get a food truck. I don't know what they figured. I don't know what they figured out on that, but I just stay out of that part of it. But
So no taco truck in the parking lot, or
I don't believe so, Mike.
Well, I guess for some that would be a good thing. I guess I don't know, but the construction is going to be done probably next spring. It sounds like, and just again, I can't say enough good things about the work that's been done over there. I mean, the place looks fantastic. That what has been done so far, and I know I've talked quite a bit with Sandy Bartling, at the hospital there, and she's just I know she's a very busy lady with everything she's got going on, trying to get this help you guys out with this campaign and everything, and but the work out there has been fantastic, and if I know the emergency rooms, that's one place that you hope you never have to go to.
That's right.
But if you do, now you know where to go, because it's all in one place, and everything.
And it was in 3 places.
It was in 3 places, yeah. So you had to pick and choose. But now it's great, and if God forbid we should have something like the tornado happen again here in the area, and we have some people hurt or something. That place is going to be a great facility to utilize in situations like that, and I think the whole hospital setup has been just fantastic there with the reconstruction. So what else does the foundation have coming up down the line as far as I know the letter writing campaign for the fundraising is probably next on the list, and what else you got?
We're going to have a couple social events. One will include be downtown and include local businesses, and then we're going to have a couple different functions at individuals' homes, and try to get as many folks as we can to those. And like I say, we're still following our blueprint here, moving toward that June 15th, and that'll be here quicker than we think. So we've still got a lot of people working on Providence Medical Center's behalf. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, the fundraising campaign for Providence Medical Center being put on by the foundation is still in progress. They're just a couple $100,000 short of the goal, and I'm very confident that they'll hit that mark here before too long. And then, of course, the next big thing is to make sure that that construction gets finished up, and it looks like it's going to get done a little faster than first anticipated. So. Things are really looking good at Providence Medical Center, and I think the hospital is going to be a major contributor to the area for some time to come, as far as the jobs and the services they provide there and everything. It's a 40-year-old building, like you said. The building's 40. You built it 40 years ago, and now it's going to be updated, so it'll be good for at least another 40 years, we hope.
Yeah, Mike, we obviously, being a hospital, we focus on the things that hospitals do, but they also employ 200 people, mm-hmm. and the economic impact to Wayne and all of northeast Nebraska is really huge. And I've looked at some of those numbers. I don't have them in front of me, but so there's a lot of positives, that's for sure.
Definitely. Well, Galen, thanks a lot for taking time to talk this week here on Voice of Wayne America, and best of luck on finishing up that fundraising goal, and look forward to seeing what happens from there.
Thanks a lot, Mike. We appreciate what you've done for us. So.
All right, thanks a lot. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Voice of Wayne America. And again, I want to thank Galen Wiser from the Providence Medical Center Foundation Board to stop in and talk with us this week. And you want to keep your eyes peeled on the hospital. It's going to be, the construction's going to be finishing up here sometime next year, and it's going to look great when it's all said and done. So check out the hospital there at Providence Medical Center. And check back here to WayneAmerica.com as we continue to tell the stories of the people who make this the best town in Nebraska, if not the best town in all of America, and it's right here in Wayne America. Have a good week, and we will see you later.